Welcome to our culinary journey. Today we're diving into 7 mouth-watering recipes that you can easily make at home. We've got something for everyone, from savory dinners to delightful desserts. Don't worry, you won't need a Michelin star to master these dishes. I'm gonna guide you through each step with simple, easy-to-follow instructions. Let's get started. Alright, you donkey, put down those soggy, greasy takeout menus. We're making fish tacos and they're going to be better than anything you can get delivered. We'll start with fresh fish fillets, none of that frozen rubbish. Season them generously with salt, pepper, and a squeeze of lime. Get your grill screaming hot. You want those fillets nicely charred on the outside but still moist and flaky on the inside. While the fish is grilling, let's whip up a quick slaw. Thinly slice some cabbage, red onion, and cilantro. Toss it with a simple dressing of lime juice, olive oil, and a touch of honey. Now for the crema. Mix some sour cream with lime zest and juice, a pinch of salt, and a touch of cumin. Warm your tortillas, pile on the grilled fish, top it with that vibrant slaw, and drizzle that zesty crema over the top. There you have it, a taste of the seaside that'll have you shouting "oh." Listen up, you lot! This next recipe is so simple, even an idiot sandwich could make it. We're talking ricotta pasta with olives, a classic Italian dish that's bursting with flavor. First, get a pot of salted water boiling like a volcano. Add your pasta. I like penne for this, but use whatever you fancy. While the pasta is cooking, grab a bowl and throw in some fresh ricotta cheese. Add a generous glug of good quality olive oil, and season it with salt and pepper. Don't be shy with the black pepper, you want it to have some bite. Finally chop some fresh parsley and toss it in with the ricotta. Once the pasta is cooked al dente, drain it and add it straight to the bowl with the ricotta. Give it a good stir, making sure the pasta is well coated. Finally, add a handful of pitted olives. I prefer Kalamata for their salty, intense flavor. Give it one last toss and serve it up with a final sprinkle of fresh parsley. There you have it, a taste of Italy that's on the table in under 20 minutes. Grilled chicken. It's easy to get it dry and flavorless, but not today. We're elevating this classic with a simple marinade that will have your taste buds singing. First, grab some boneless, skinless chicken breasts, and slice them into nice, thick scallops. Now for the marinade. In a bowl, whisk together some olive oil, lemon juice, minced garlic, dried oregano, salt, and pepper. Dump those chicken scallops into the marinade, and give them a good massage. We want that flavor to penetrate every nook and cranny. Let them sit for at least 30 minutes, or even better, overnight. Now, fire up your grill. Once it's nice and hot, sear those chicken scallops for a few minutes on each side, until they're cooked through and have beautiful grill marks. While the chicken is grilling, parboil some baby potatoes until they're just tender. Toss them with olive oil, salt, pepper, and some fresh rosemary. Finish the potatoes on the grill alongside the chicken, allowing them to soak up all those smoky flavors. Plate up those juicy chicken scallops with those crispy potatoes, and you've got yourself a meal that's fit for a king. Tuna casserole. It's a classic for a reason. It's hearty, comforting, and budget-friendly. But let's be honest, it can be a bit bland. Today, we're giving this pantry staple a much-needed flavor upgrade. Start by preheating your oven. Now grab a large skillet and sauté some chopped onions and celery in a bit of butter until they're softened and fragrant. Add a can of cream of mushroom soup, a can of drained tuna, frozen peas, and cooked egg noodles. Season it generously with salt, pepper, and a pinch of paprika for a touch of warmth. Transfer the mixture to a greased casserole dish. Sprinkle the top with breadcrumbs and a handful of grated cheddar cheese. Bake it in the preheated oven until it's bubbly and golden brown. The aroma alone will have your family rushing to the table. Serve it piping hot and watch it disappear in minutes. Spice up your weeknight dinners with this flavor-packed chicken fajita casserole. It's a crowd pleaser that's easy to assemble and even easier to devour. Preheat your oven and get ready to build some layers of flavor. Start by browning some sliced chicken strips in a skillet with a drizzle of olive oil. Season them generously with fajita seasoning, chili powder, and cumin. Once the chicken is cooked through, remove it from the skillet and set it aside. In the same skillet, sauté sliced bell peppers and onions until they're softened and slightly charred. Now, grab your casserole dish and spread a thin layer of salsa on the bottom. Top it with a layer of cooked rice, followed by the chicken strips, sautéed peppers and onions, and a generous sprinkle of shredded cheddar cheese. Repeat the layers, ending with a final layer of cheese. Bake it in the preheated oven until it's bubbly and the cheese is melted and golden brown. Serve it straight from the oven with all your favorite fajita toppings, sour cream, guacamole, salsa, you name it. Who says waffles are just for breakfast? We're turning this breakfast staple into a show-stopping dessert that's sure to impress. Start by whipping up a batch of your favorite waffles. You can use homemade batter or even store-bought waffles. No judgment here. While the waffles are still warm, use a cookie cutter to cut out fun shapes. Now for the fun part, the layering. Place a waffle cutout on a plate and top it with a dollop of freshly whipped cream. Add a layer of fresh berries, strawberries, blueberries, raspberries, whatever your heart desires. Repeat the layers, ending with a final dollop of whipped cream and a sprinkle of powdered sugar. You can even drizzle some melted chocolate over the top for an extra touch of decadence. This waffle cake is best served immediately, so grab a fork and dig in. Craving something sweet but don't have time for a complicated dessert? I've got you covered. This chocolate mug cake is ready in minutes and will satisfy your sweet tooth in no time. Grab your favorite mug. It needs to be microwave safe, you muppet. In the mug, combine flour, sugar, cocoa powder, baking powder, and a pinch of salt. Mix it all together with a fork. Now add milk, oil, and vanilla extract. Give it another good stir until the batter is smooth and lump-free. If you're feeling adventurous, stir in a handful of chocolate chips. Microwave the mug cake for 1 to 2 minutes or until it's cooked through. The cooking time will vary depending on your microwave, so keep an eye on it. Let it cool slightly before digging in. Top it with a scoop of vanilla ice cream or a dollop of whipped cream for the ultimate indulgence. There you have it, 7 delicious recipes that are sure to impress your family and friends. From simple weeknight dinners to show-stopping desserts, these recipes are easy to follow and packed with flavor. Remember, cooking should be fun. Don't be afraid to experiment and add your own personal touch to these recipes. Happy cooking!